championship, one team that hasn't won this one for 50 years. So it's great to see. And, we're a league where I think over the first 60, we're in our 75th anniversary next year. Over the first 65 years, 3 teams won 60% of the championships. Over the last 10 years, it's been 7 different teams. We're going to have an 8th new team in the last 11 years. It's what you want to see. There's more parity in the league, more competition. Adrian's written about this. You can be anywhere now in this league and be globally prominent. And that's a great thing about what we're seeing in a 30-team league.
And Adam, beyond keeping the play-in tournament next season and perhaps moving forward, how much of an appetite do you have for more innovation around the regular season schedule?
I personally have a big appetite. It may be bigger than some of our teams and even some of the players. There was some resistance to the play-in tournament. I hope it is a new element of our game. We hope to go forward with that. We've talked about in-season tournaments. It's something where we're all fans of other leagues, especially internationally. I think there is this notion of having something more to play for than just the championship. Not to say that the ultimate isn't to win the championship, but possibly doing something throughout the season is something we're taking a hard look at. It won't obviously be for next season, but we're talking to the Players Association, talking to teams about that.
Adam, congrats on really leading the way for the NBA through a pandemic and challenging times. Back-to-back quick turnaround seasons for the league. How do you guys plan on balancing that with the health of the players as well?
It's a constant balance, and obviously we've had a lot of injuries this year. Unfortunately, it's been a trend over the last 5 years. It hasn't just been this year. I mean, it's something we're talking a lot about. We're trying to solve that issue. Going into next season, it was very important to us that we go back to our regular calendar. And I think while we don't want to see the short rest over the summer, I think on the players' bodies, and you guys obviously can speak to that, I think that's a little bit of the issue with the injuries. It's not just the time off, but there's a natural sort of basketball season. And when a year and a half ago, when we were going in the bubble, we sat down with the Players Association. The goal was that we could contain this pandemic issue to 2 seasons and then get back to the standard season starting in October, ending in June. So that's what we hope to do next year.
Okay, so with the 2 pandemic season basically coming to an end, what would you say, we hope, that you've learned over the course of this journey?
I think we've all learned so much. I know for myself, I think the importance of people coming together. I mean, it's, people talk about the ability to do virtual calls and how much business can be conducted at home. But I think there is a metaphor in a way for sports, for a team. There's 5 of us sitting here. What it means to work directly with people, to, literally players on the floor breathing each other's air. It's significant. It's evolutionary. You can tell how much people crave it and why there's that desire for these fans to be out there. As I said, only a couple months ago, we weren't predicting that we would have a playoff with over 1 million fans, which is what we've had so far. And I've just learned how important that is, and how important is the players. They'll all say, well, they were thrilled that we were able to get a season under our belt in the bubble, that we were able to get a regular season done without fans. It's just a different game without fans.
Kamish, what about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Deer District, in this atmosphere, a guy that re-signed, chose to stay here, and now is getting rewarded by being in the NBA Finals?
It's fantastic, and as you guys were saying, the 15th pick in the draft, to have grown up in Greece and then to have a global following like this. By the way, this arena behind us, not just the Deer District, new ownership came in here. They set the goal of getting this new arena built. It's quite spectacular, this whole plaza around it. We were talking earlier, they're replicating this in a lot of cities around the league. They're doing it now in San Francisco, these big, huge developments. It's not just an arena, but it's a town hall. This is where graduations, political conventions, concerts, you name it. It's a gathering place, and that's what we're looking forward to, all of us post-pandemic.
Yeah, they've created an entire community here, and if you're bored at the end of the game if the Bucks win, just come back. There's going to be fireworks and everything. We can attest to how exciting it is when the Bucks win right here in Milwaukee. Commissioner, thank you so much for joining us. We certainly appreciate it.
Thank you, Adam.
Thanks for having me. Thanks, guys.
That's the Commissioner, Adam Silver. Well, he's made it through a pandemic season. This is the 2nd season, and now the Milwaukee Bucks are looking to win an NBA title in 2021. Can they tie up the series at 2-2? Will it be another historic performance from Giannis? We are going to find out soon.